In a tiny village in eastern India, one teacher did something almost unimaginable. For more than 70 years, he taught children and adults every single day, and he never charged a single rupee. His name was Nanda Kishore Prusty, and his classroom was a small hut in rural Odisha. Ironically, the man who would teach generations could barely complete his own education. Nanda Kishore Prusty was born in 1919 in Kantira village during the era of British India. His family was poor, so poor that he had to leave school after class 7. But that unfinished education planted a powerful idea in his mind. If he could not continue studying, others should never face the same fate. In 1946, just before India gained independence, Nanda Kishore Prusty started a small informal school beside his home. In Odisha, these traditional rural learning spaces were called Chatasali. There were no desks, no classroom, no salaries, only one teacher and a mission to remove illiteracy from his village. His school followed a simple schedule. At dawn, children gathered to learn alphabets and basic mathematics. In the evening, something unusual happened. Grandparents arrived as students. Adults who had never gone to school came to learn how to read and sign their names. For decades, the classes ran 7 days a week, from morning until 9 at night. Over the decades, Nanda Kishore Prusty taught 3 generations of families in his village. Many of his students later became teachers, government officers, engineers. But the teacher himself remained exactly the same, a simple man, living in a modest house, teaching every day. For most of his life, the world outside his village barely knew his name. But in 2021, something extraordinary happened. At the age of 102, India honored him with one of its highest civilian awards, the Padma Shri, for a lifetime spent teaching for free. Then something unforgettable happened. After receiving the award, the 102-year-old teacher raised his hand in blessing towards the President of India. The image spread across the country, a reminder that sometimes the greatest teachers remain the most humble. Even after receiving the nation's honor, nothing changed. Nanda Kishore Prusty continued teaching in his small village school until the very end of his life. On 7 December 2021, the beloved teacher passed away at the age of 104 after battling COVID-19. But by then, his classroom had already changed thousands of lives. Nanda Kishore Prusty never built a university. He never wrote textbooks. But for over 70 years, he gave something far more powerful: opportunity. In one small village, one humble teacher proved a simple truth. Education does not begin with buildings. It begins with one person who refuses to stop teaching. If stories like this inspire you, please subscribe and help us bring more powerful human stories